Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. How you doing? Thank you for joining us here this evening. Hope things are going well for you out here. We are kicking off a brand new league season here tonight. It is season 60 of NYC Trivia League. So it is an excellent opportunity not only to get signed up for tonight's game, but also to get signed up for this brand new league season. What happens when you're part of the league is that we keep track of your scores every single time you play. And then at the end of a 10 or so week season, we're going to conclude things with a championship game where we crown a winning team for season 60. So come on over tonight to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, to get signed up for the game. You'll notice when you get there, we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you. These include a team name, an email address, and then you're going to find a drop-down menu in which you will be asked whether or not you are a part of the league. All you need to do to get signed up for the league is say, yeah, I'm in the league, and then suddenly you are, and we'll track those scores for you every single time you play. Congratulations to our top teams from our season 59 championship. Well done. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. You took that top spot, followed by We Drink and We Know Things close behind. Congratulations to all of these top teams from season 59. Incredibly grateful to all of you for playing with us and looking forward to a fresh start here this evening. So come on over, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Anything can pop up in these categories here this evening. Our first 3 topics of the night are going to be question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final category of the night is a picture round. So clearly, the majority of the quiz is made up of question and answer style rounds. Here's how those categories are going to function for you all. In round 1, we've got 10 questions. For question 1, I will ask it out loud. As I ask it, it is going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning that you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options. Others are going to be short answer in their structure. You'll find the vast majority of the questions here tonight will be short answer in nature. It is your goal to enter in the response that is correct, hopefully, and then click the button that says submit answers before the 20-second countdown timer expires. There is going to be a countdown timer for every single question in the first 3 rounds of the game. Let's say you enter in an answer and you change your mind. You've had a brainwave and suddenly you have a new response you want to enter in. Please, by all means, update your answer. Just make sure you click submit answers again before the countdown timer runs out so that I have your most up-to-date response over here. In another scenario, let's say you spell something incorrectly. I can see what you've put as your answers. So if I can tell you know what you're talking about, but it's spelled a little funky, I'll do my very best to make sure that you get the points that you deserve to have throughout tonight's game. If you're just joining, hi, welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your virtual trivia host here tonight. We're going to get this game started in a few short minutes here, and you can get yourself signed up for the quiz. All are welcome. Come to this website to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. It is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to that website, enter in a team name, followed by an email address. And then now is an excellent opportunity to get signed up for the league by saying, yeah, I want to be in the league. Yes, I'm in the league. Then we'll keep track of your score every time you play for the next 10 weeks, followed by our season 60 championship. So get signed up here tonight. Back to the structure of our game. We will conclude things this evening with a picture round. The picture round is structured differently than our first three categories of the night, and I'm going to walk you through that in detail when we get to that point of the quiz. After the picture round, we'll conclude the game with a tiebreaker question, just in case we have any ties to break for our top teams here tonight. And before we dive into our first round of the night, I do have two simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here this evening. Rule number one, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Do not look the answers up. I know you can do that. It's not why we're here. Play fairly, keep it fun for yourself and everyone else. Rule number two, do not give away the answers in the chat. I love hearing from you in the chat, so please feel free to talk throughout. Just don't spoil anything for anybody else. And with that, we're going to dive right on into our first round of the evening. This is your last chance, folks, to get signed up for the game before we dive into round number one. So please come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, enter in that team name, email address, so let us know if you want to be in the league for season 60. Then click that button that says join game, and you will be playing with these 46 wonderful trivia teams here this evening. From our first team to get signed up, winning is overrated, down to our most recent team to join the game, Kathleen Turner Overdrive. Hi, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Best of luck to those two teams and every team in between. Let's do it. Round one this evening is in the category of chicken. We're talking chickens in this first category. Here we go. Round one. Question number one. What fast food restaurant that specializes in fried chicken has used the slogan Louisiana Fast? They say it more like Louisiana Fast, or love that chicken from Popeyes. Popeyes, your correct answer for number one. An excellent start to the game. Almost a social, not quite. Question two, which of the following labels is given to a farmed chicken that has a minimum of 2 square feet of space per bird and some outdoor access? Is that a pasture-raised, free-range, or cage-free chicken? A cage-free chicken has no outdoor access, while pasture-raised chickens have more outdoor access, as well as 108 square feet per chicken. A free-range chicken is the one being described there. It has a minimum of 2 square feet per bird and some outdoor time. So I guess pasture-raised is the best option. Keep that in mind, I guess, if you are interested in that when you're looking at some eggs. Question three, the character Camilla the chicken is in a long-standing romantic relationship with what other Muppet? Bringing up our season theme from a few seasons ago, you, of course, with this question have just been Muppeted. Muppeted. There she is. Camilla the chicken. You can see her right by the Swedish chef. Swedish chef, not her boyfriend, but rather Camilla is more into Gonzo. Gonzo is your correct answer for number 3. 64% of you got that one right. On to question number 4. What fast food restaurant announced in August 2024 that they are launching their own streaming network that will feature family-friendly content? So fun. We've got folks out there with chickens. If I had one, I would name it Camilla as well. A turkey and a duck. Look, I don't know. Tom, the turkey, that's what I got. Your correct answer for number 4. Will they have broadcasts on Sundays? I don't know. It's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is creating a streaming network. Yeah, 83% of you got that one correct. On to question number 5. In further chicken and streaming service news, The Chicken Sisters is a 2024 TV series starring Leah Thompson and Skylar Fisk on what newly rebranded subscription video service owned by a greeting card company? They've had a streaming service for a while, but they just changed their name. They were formerly Hallmark Movies Now, and now it's Hallmark Plus. Hallmark Plus, your correct answer for number 5. Our 6th question of the night. Chicken, our theme here. Let's do it. Question number 6. What dish, which is typically made with chicken wrapped around ham and cheese, shares a name with a French culinary institute? A dish typically made with chicken wrapped around ham and cheese, also a French culinary institute. It's cordon bleu, chicken cordon bleu. Question number 7. What 2005 movie starring Zach Braff and Joan Cusack was Disney Animation's first fully computer animated feature film? Starring Zach Braff and Joan Cusack, that first fully computer animated movie from Disney Animation was Chicken Little. Chicken Little, your correct answer. 70% of you got that one right. If you played in the championship last week, you know we said goodbye to our theme for last season and introduced a theme for this season. And in fact, this answer ties into our season 60 theme, voicing the character Tina, who is an alien mom in Chicken Little, is none other than our theme for season 60. You have just been O'Hara. Very excited for Catherine O'Hara to come up every single time we bring you a new quiz here in season 60. Our next season 60 game coming up 1 week from today. We'll be here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. That's going to be on Wednesday, the 25th of September at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Also, side note, so tonight the movie quiz continues. As soon as we wrap up here, head on over to play.themoviequiz.com for a ton of fun and some more trivia here this evening. Back to talking about chickens. We've got a couple questions left here. Number 8. What kind of aquatic creature is Catalina, the mascot for Chicken of the Seas brand of tuna? Catalina, the mascot for Chicken of the Sea. Yes, an aquatic creature, but a mythical one. It's a mermaid. Your correct answer for number 8. 2 more questions in round 1. Here's number 9. Hen and Chicken Islands are located off the coast of New Zealand near a peninsula that shares its name with what most populous city in the country? Hen and Chicken Islands, located off the coast of Auckland Peninsula. Auckland, the most populous city in New Zealand. Not the capital, that's Wellington. Our final question in round 1. Here we go. Number 10. When the character Ernie the Giant Chicken shows up on what animated TV series, the action of the episode stops and a long, chaotic fight scene ensues? Ernie the giant chicken, one of the arch nemeses of Peter Griffin on Family Guy is your correct response for number 10. And that does bring us to the end of round number 1. Let's check in with our top teams as we head into our second category of the evening. A bunch of you have perfect scores in round 1, 10 for 10. Ghost of the Mountains, Art Vandalay, Team 578, Jewel Handluke, Otrivia Rodrigo, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Team Cockroach. Hoop-de-doo, let's get some stew. Pieced it together, the Oslo condition, and winning is overrated. Great first round to all of you. So much game left to go. 3 categories more this evening. Did you know we do private events? If you're looking for a way to celebrate an upcoming personal gathering like a birthday party or perhaps a corporate event, we're happy to put together something personalized just for you. And you can reach out to me. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. I happen to be the coordinator of our private events, and it would be so fun to work with you since you know what we do. You get it. You see what's going on over here. We want to put something together especially for you, virtual, in person, a combination, all kinds of games to offer. Reach out to me, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 tonight is in the category of get the horns. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Horn, your keyword in round 2. Here's question 1. The Battle of Little Bighorn, the most significant action of the Great Sioux War of 1876, marked the final battle for what Lieutenant Colonel of the United States, as he was killed in action while leading the 7th Cavalry Regiment. The Battle of Little Bighorn, sometimes also called Custer's Last Stand. It is George Custer, your correct answer for number 1. Question number 2. What part of the brain is also known as Ammon's horn, since it is a C shape and resembles that of the Egyptian god Ammon, who has the head of a ram? Name that part of the brain. Its other name comes from its resemblance to a seahorse. Ammon's horn, another name for the hippocampus, is your correct answer. Something happened with the game here, folks. I don't know. It reloaded. Give me 1 second. I don't know why. It should still be there for all of you. I'm coming back. We'll see how you did if you were able to identify hippocampus in just a second. Thanks for your patience. I bet you were. You know your parts of the brain. For some reason, it's loading my test version. Come on. All right, I'm back. Hi. Hippocampus, how'd you do? Let's see that percentage. Ooh, it was tough. 29% of you got that one right. On to our next question in round number 2. We're talking about horns. Here's question 3. Although the Horn of Africa is made up of 4 different African countries, it is also known as what peninsula because of the easternmost country's shape along the shore? Having fun with peninsulas here this evening. We have the Auckland Peninsula in round 1. And in round 2, the Horn of Africa also could be referred to as the Somali Peninsula, Somalian Peninsula, Somalia. Gonna get you a point there for number 3. On to our 4th question in this horn-themed round. Here we go. Question 4. In the pilot episode of what TV sitcom does one of the main characters steal a blue French horn from a restaurant to give it as a gift to another one of the central characters? The shape was simply referring to that it was the easternmost country, the form that it takes. I don't think that was misleading anybody, but apologies, of course, if it did. Your correct answer for number 4, this one was my hint of the night. If you follow me on Instagram, you certainly would have known, and maybe you knew because you were a fan of How I Met Your Mother is your correct response for number 4. How'd you do? Great. 85% got that one right. Follow me on Instagram. I will help your score just a little bit. You can find me at Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new quiz. And as previously mentioned, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today. That is Wednesday, the 25th of September. Back to our horn-themed round. Here's number 5. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest is the 3rd book in the Millennium series by Stieg Larsson, centered around what anti-social computer hacker? Name that character. Warped Out 89, appreciate your explanation there. That is exactly what that means. The actual horn shape of the Horn of Africa comes from the shape of Somalia. Yes. Okay, an answer here. That girl with the dragon tattoo character, girl who kicked the horn, its nest. It's Lisbeth Salander, your correct response. 53% of you pulled that one from your memory. Our sixth question in round two: what type of animal was Manticore, who famously attacked stage performer Roy Horn in 2003, forcing him into an early retirement? Roy Horn of Siegfried and Roy fame, Manticore was a white tiger. A tiger, your answer for number six. Question seven: the horned frog mascot of what Big 12 conference university first made its way onto the school's seal in 1915 and was renamed Super Frog in 1979? Name that school. That Big 12 conference university with the horned frog, aka Super Frog, is TCU, or Texas Christian University. Three more questions in round number two. Here is question number eight: what Fargo and Ted Lasso actress stars alongside Daniel Radcliffe in the 2013 dark fantasy movie Horns? Haven't seen this movie, but I can tell you from the movie's poster, Daniel Radcliffe literally has horns. That Fargo and Ted Lasso actress, she was on the most recent season of Fargo. It's Juno Temple, your correct response for number eight, Juno Temple. Question number nine: what ancient musical instrument, typically made of a ram's horn, is used for Jewish religious purposes? That ancient musical instrument is a shofar. A shofar, your correct response for number 9. 23 teams got that one correct, which tonight equals 49% of you. And we are on to our final question of round 2, bringing us to the halfway point of the game. Here's number 10. Cape Horn is the southernmost headland of what archipelago of southern Chile, and marks the northern boundary of the Drake Passage, connecting the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans? Cape Horn, the southernmost headland of Tierra del Fuego is the name of that archipelago. Tierra del Fuego, a tougher one, but 35% of you got that one right. And that does bring us to the end of round number 2. Halfway through the quiz, checking in with our top teams. We have a tie in 8th place with 18 points between Team 578 and the Oslo Condition, tied in 3rd with 19. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69, as well as Team 578 and Pieced It Together. And tied for the lead right now, the only 2 teams with perfect scores, Ghost of the Mountains and our winners of last season, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our third category of the night, we're moving on to something different. And in round 3, we're talking about named for a person. Named for a person is our topic. Round 3, question 1. What golf legend is the namesake of a drink made up of iced tea and lemonade? Team 578, good point. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. I'm not sure why, but the crowns didn't show up as you signed up for the game here this evening. I did put out a request for them to be added. I can't do it personally. So we'll make sure that they're there next week. I was told, yeah, done. They'll be there. So something must have gone astray. Maybe you spelled your name differently last week or something. Who knows? Your answer for number 1. Did you all get it? I hope. Oh, we were so close, everybody. It's an Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer. Question number 2. Synonymous with hypnotism is what word that comes from an 18th century German physician who theorized about animal magnetism, an invisible natural force between living things? What's that word that's synonymous with hypnotism? That German physician was named Franz Mesmer. That's where we get mesmerism or mesmerize. Any form of the word going to get you the point here. 44% of you got that one correct. On to question number 3. What last name of a Utah born businessman is a registered trademark for ice resurfacers? We were close, everybody. Almost a social. That Utah born businessman had the last name Zamboni, is your correct answer. 90% of you got it right. Question number 4 in Named for a Person. What kind of hat did not get its name from playing 10 pin, but was instead named for its 2 inventors? Those 2 inventors' last name Bowler, as in a bowler hat. Your correct answer for number 4. Our 5th question in round number 3. What bright pink purple color gets its name from a flower, which in turn gets its name from a German botanist? Is it fuchsia, magenta, indigo, or orchid? Getting its name from German botanist Leonard Fuchs. It's fuchsia, your correct answer for number 5. You did great. To those of you who put magenta, I will say fuchsia and magenta technically are the exact same shade, and fuchsia just went under rebranding at some point, and magenta is actually named for the Battle of Magenta. But that's not a German botanist. So fuchsia, your answer here. Here's question 6. The nickname of maitre d' Ignacio Anaya Garcia at Victory Club in Mexico was given to what Tex-Mex dish, which he purportedly created on the fly for hungry patrons in 1943. What's that nickname? From Ignacio, we get the nickname Nacho. That is where nachos come from. 54% of you got that one correct. On to question number 7. It's not Iceman or Goose, but what word, meaning an independent minded person, that comes from a 19th century Texas lawyer who left his cattle unbranded? That Texas lawyer out there not branding his cattle was a maverick. Maverick comes from that person's name. 84% of you got it right. 3 more questions in this round. Here is number 8. What is the last name of the 18th century French finance minister whose name became synonymous with things being done cheaply? Like a portrait drawn with simply an outline of a person. It's funny how over time words kind of lose their subtext because I don't think of this word as having a cheap connotation. I just think of it as being the drawing of the outline of a person. It's a silhouette. Silhouette. Some guy's name that people didn't like very much. Sorry, Mr. Silhouette. Question 9. First published in 1944 was a handbook for what personality type test created by and named for mother and daughter Catherine and Isabel? Many of you out there probably have taken this test at some point. I know I have. I do not remember what my type is. If you remember what your letters are, put them in the chat. Curious to know what kind of crowd trivia attracts in this virtual setting. It's the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Myers-Briggs, your correct answer for number 9. And lastly, question number 10. What last name of an English land agent became a word used to describe people shunning tenants who took the farms from which other tenants were evicted? Today, it's used to mean any nonviolent expression of protest. Definitely a tough question to end this round. If you didn't know this, now you do. Some good guesses. A lot of people putting picket. Good idea. That's not it. If you put boycott, you got that point. Boycott coming from that English land agent. 30% of you finishing up that round with the correct answer. Let's see where that leaves us with our top teams as we head into our fourth and final round of the evening. Tied in sixth right now with 28 points, Team 578 and the Oslo condition. Tied in second with 29. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69, and Ghost of the Mountains. And in the lead right now, the only team with a perfect score, 30 for 30. We've got 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. And in my mind, you've got some emoji crowns next to your name. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our final category of the evening, it is time for the picture round, which tonight is in the topic of I'm a Virgo. I'm not, but in this round, you're going to see 10 images of people who are Virgos or were Virgos. It is your job to identify the person based on their picture. Inside of each image from 1 through 10, you're going to find a number. And underneath those 10 numbered images, you're going to find 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the person on the corresponding numbered blank. So yes, order does matter in this round. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll go over the correct answers, find out how you did, and move on to our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 Virgos. Good luck. Oh, hi everyone. We're about halfway through this here picture round looking for the name of the famous person. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Name those people, then we'll see how you did and move on to our tiebreaker question. I've got some answers coming your way in just a moment here. If you haven't done so already, now is an excellent time to click submit answers and keep an eye out for the countdown timer. I've got answers for you all from this picture round. I'm a Virgo, our topic here today. Image number one, that there is Blake Lively, your correct response. Image number two, we've got Zendaya. Image number three, that is, sorry, one second. It is Cal Ripken Jr. Image number four, we are on to Salma Hayek. Image number five, that is Jesse Owens. Number six, we've got Gloria Estefan. Image number seven is Otis Redding. Otis Redding. Image number eight, that is Ronaldo. Image number nine, RIP, cheers to Bob Newhart is your correct answer. And lastly, of BTS fame, that is Jungkook, your correct answer there. Okay, that does bring us to our final question of the night. Let's see how you did here. First of all, Quite well. Otis Redding, the toughest one. Quite a few of you going with some other singers there. A good mix of other responses. Our tiebreaker question is going to have a number as an answer. And your goal as you place your response to that tiebreaker is to see how closely you can guess to the correct response, meaning you can guess over or under the answer. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Here's your question. How many total episodes aired of the CBS sitcom The Bob Newhart Show? The one specifically with that name. Place your best guess. The movie quiz is coming up momentarily here. Please stick around and get signed up for that game by heading on over to play.themoviequiz.com. If you play every time there is a movie quiz, you know that it's an absolute blast. Really creative. If you like movies, there's going to be something there for you. If you haven't played before, I encourage you to check it out. Get signed up. It's starting very soon. Also, our next quiz, of course, is 1 week from today. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's going to be on Wednesday, the 25th of September. The Bob Newhart Show aired for 142 episodes is your correct answer for that tiebreaker. If you were part of a tie and your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams here this evening, I will calculate the results of the tiebreaker and post your scores over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening there this evening. Let's see how you did tonight. Heading on over to the winner's circle. Congratulations to our top teams. Well done. Finishing in a tie for 16th place with 32 points, Art Vandelay and Hoop-de-Doo, Let's Get Some Stew. Tied in 14th with 33, the Rubber Yolks and the Splendiferous Nando. Tied in 12th with 34, We're Eating the Pets with Gravy. And Why Not Zoidberg, tied in 9th with 35, Moose and Squirrel and Ghost of the Mountains, as well as Sonic Elwood, tied in 7th with 37, Team 578 and Pieced It Together, tied in 2nd with 38, We Drink and We Know Things 12, Team 578, We Drink and We Know Things 17, We Drink and We Know Things 69, and The Oslo Condition. Our big winners here tonight, congratulations go to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It's been a joy hosting for you all tonight. Head on over to play.themoviequiz.com to get signed up for that game starting right now. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all. I'm Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's quiz. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thanks Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating this software you all played the quiz on this evening. See you next week, everybody.